Kristin. Welcome to Anne Arundel County Week in Review. This week we're coming to you live from the county fairgrounds because we're talking all about the 60th annual Anne Arundel County Fair.
And I'm Erik Roby with Week in Review. We are absolutely happy to be here, aren't we, Kristin?
We are.
Just a beautiful day for a fair. Kristin, we've got some amazing things on tap today.
I'm excited.
There's nothing to be excited about. It's a fair. Everything is exciting at a fair. We've got singers, we've got dancers, we've got games, we've got rides, we've got animals. Wait till you see some of these animals. Camels, pigs,
I think you're going to go
donkeys.
crazy today.
We love it. It's a fair. But most of all, the fair food.
Oh, fair food.
We've got
my favorite.
fair food.
Yes.
So guys, welcome to Crownsville, Maryland. Welcome to Week in Review for the Anne Arundel County Fair. We have a little bit of everything in store for you today. We've kind of changed things up here at Week in Review a little bit, where we'll be sending our correspondents out into the fairgrounds to show you just what's going on here at the fair. Right, Kristin?
That's right. And we are delighted to have as our first guest with us, Sharon Gertz, who is the fair manager. Sharon, welcome. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us, and thank you for being here. It's always exciting to have you here.
Thank you.
Well, Sharon, I got to say, you know, it's always my favorite time of year. September, it's a great time of year. Now, normally it's a little rainy for the fair, but this week I looked at the weather and I said, wow, the fair could not have lucked out better. It looks like every day 80 and sunny.
So far, we couldn't have lucked out any better, and we hope that it continues. We sure, people just enjoy the fair, and that word rain is a four-letter word to us. So.
It is. It absolutely is. Well, one thing we were talking about off the set is a little bit about the county fair. It dates back 60 years. This is your 60th anniversary of the county fair.
It is. The fair was born in 1952.
1952, and I understand you had 20,000 people projected coming out to this fair in the 1950s.
Yes, that's absolutely right.
So a lot of folks showed up here at the county fair. This year, you guys are running from Wednesday to Sunday like you normally do. Give us an idea of the schedule, the hours, and what folks can expect on those days.
Well, of course, today is Thursday. So we are open until 11 o'clock tonight. We're open to 11 o'clock on Friday and Saturday, and Sunday until 8. We are open tomorrow at 4. And there is just rides, activities, and everything going on every day. All the animals, as you said, fair food. People eat their way through the fair. So we have entertainment for every age, every person. It's just a great family event.
And how much is admission this year?
Admission is $6 for adults, $4 for kids from 15 up.
Oh, great. And we did say that this is the 60th anniversary. Can you tell us a bit about any special activities that went on for the 60th anniversary?
We are so excited about our 60th anniversary. Yesterday, the opening day of the fair, we had a parade, and the parade included everything from Boy Scouts that presented the flags to 4-H, to animal costume people, to past fair queens. We had fair queens that were 20 and 25 years past. They came back and were recrowned, because back in those days you had to pass your crown on, so they were recrowned. So the other thing is the opening day of the Anne Arundel County Fair was free to everyone. And that was thanks to Xfinity, who paid a sponsorship and was able to bring everybody in for free.
That's great.
It is.
I tell you one thing, and you can hear the music. They're getting ready to strike up the band
Yes,
here for us in a little bit, Sharon. But I gotta say, the food. I always mention food. I think this is the 4th time in the last 5 minutes of the show that I've said food, because I smell the food. The best food. You've been doing this for a while. Who has the best fair food?
Oh my! Don't put me on the spot for that. My simple and daytime lunches and stuff comes from Lisa's Luncheonette that's here. The pit beef is awesome. The Chinese food, I'm a big Chinese food person, so we eat that at night.
Thank
pizza.
you, the Chinese food. I told you there was good Chinese food here.
It is.
I'm lying.
And seafood. The crab cakes and stuff are awesome. We have Italian sausages. Whatever you want, it's here, and there isn't anybody on these grounds that isn't good.
That's great. Well, Sharon, thanks for coming out and taking a few minutes away. I know you've got a lot of fair duties, being the manager of the fair here.
We do.
So thanks for coming out and joining us on the program. And we are going to, during this episode, folks, we're going to show you what it's like to come down to the Anne Arundel County Fair. So it's going to get you excited, get you off your couch, and get you down here to beautiful Crownsville to check out the Anne Arundel County Fair.
And before Sharon leaves us, we have a little surprise for you,
Eric.
Surprise! Yes, because Sharon has
watch
had so much experience with past fair queens. Sharon's going to teach us the proper fair queen wave, and you're going to do it too.
Yes.
All right.
And we need him to do this too.
This wasn't in the script.
No, it's not in the script, I don't believe, but you know, Kristin's that crazy gal. What can I do?
All right, Fair Queen wave.
Okay.
All right, show me what I'm doing.
So when that Fair Queen is crowned and she is in a parade and she's walking through and she's doing this.
Doing this. It's all about posture, Eric. Sit up.
Posture. Okay, my
Posture.
posture, my back's
Straight
up.
shoulders.
Straight shoulders.
Arm up in the air because they have to see you.
Up in the air. This high? Is this okay?
The right side.
Eric,
And
don't
how
look
am
a
I
fool.
doing my... Did she just say I was a fool? Down a little bit.
There you go.
Down like
There
that.
we go.
How am I doing, folks? How am I doing?
Looking
All
good.
right.
You're a natural Fair Queen, Eric.
Could I be a fair queen?
I do
think
have a
I could-
crown for you if we had a plan that boy out of a crowning.
Didn't plan that. All right, well, as we're waving, we're going to go ahead and
Yes.
send it over to our fair correspondent. In this week's Community Spotlight, Mark Chang will be on a camel, I understand. Mark.
Thanks, Eric. I'm out here with Wil, who is the owner of Bar C Ranch, and I'm also here with my buddy, a new friend of mine, a camel. And what's your name again, buddy? Samson. Samson. How you doing, Samson? And Wil, it's a great day to be at the fair. Could you tell us a little bit about the Bar C Ranch?
Yeah, we bring out more exotic animals to educate the kids that there's a great big world out there. We use the camels to teach about adaptation. We have a ton of signs down here on our ropes that people can read. And then I also talk to them about the camels all the way around during the ride. So we offer a camel ride as a way just to introduce folks to the camels.
Okay, great. I think he really wants to say something. And could you tell us a little bit about Samson?
Yeah, Samson's 5 years old. We've had him since he was a couple weeks old, raised him on a bottle at our farm. He came from Florida originally. He's a domestically raised camel. He's never met a stranger. Never met a stranger at all. So.
Okay. Okay, well, great. Do you agree with that, Samson? Okay, good. Okay. I'll tell you what, if folks want to come out to the fair and check out Samson and Bar C Ranch, how can they get more information?
We're on the wide web, barcranch.org.
Okay.
And then they can also look up Anne Arundel County Fair as well.
Okay, great. And where are you based out of?
Berryville, Virginia.
Berryville, Virginia. I know that's out Route 7 west, right? Okay, great. Well, I'm a city boy, but I get out every once in a while. So I think I'm going to try getting on this, if that's okay. So let's go for it. If we keep on rolling, let's see here. Let me hold on this camera here.
Mark Chang, you scoundrel, you know that Samson is my man. I was supposed to do that segment, but that's okay.
She kisses camels.
I
Camel
love the
kisses.
camels. And
But I
look,
got something.
Sharon's here.
Where is she?
I think that you
where'd
need
she
to be
go?
crowned
She's
for
back
your
again.
fair wave.
Did I do good?
I tell
Did I
you,
do good on my
Kristen,
wave?
he was such an unbelievable Fair Queen waver
Yeah, he needs the
that
crown.
we
my
thought
goodness.
that he needed to be
Oh,
crowned.
how's that look?
Queen.
Did she
There
mess
we
with my
are.
hair?
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank
You are
Sharon.
very welcome.
Thank
I
you.
will wear this crown with pride because
Thank you.
Mark Chang got a camel, but you know what?
No, I've got
We-
something better. I've
What do you
one-upped you, Mark Chang. I've one-upped you. He's got stripes and he gives just as many kisses. And here's Zeke.
Zeke
Come
the
on out,
Zebra, come on up.
Zeke's my new man.
Oh my gosh, you guys brought me some Doritos. What is this? I thought they were for me. I love Doritos. Zeke, what are you doing eating my Doritos, buddy? Well, we've
Zeke
got
the
Nikki
Zebra.
and Kelsey here and Woody from Cowgirl Up. And you guys do party ponies, I understand, right?
Yes.
Party ponies. Well, Zeke comes out to the parties with you as well?
Yep, he does.
This is great. This is wonderful.
Now, he looks too little. I don't think he's ready for anyone to ride him yet, right?
Nope.
Are there
not
really
yet.
Doritos in this bag?
There's really Doritos in this bag.
Holy cow. And this is Zeke's favorite food, I understand?
Yep.
Now, I like
Doritos.
Cool Ranch, but apparently he likes nacho
Whatever
cheese.
Zeke
He's a
chooses.
nacho cheese man.
So how long have you guys been out here at the fair?
Since yesterday.
Since yesterday. Is
Yep.
this something you come to on an annual basis?
We
and
do all
bring
of
me
their events. This is our first time doing the fair. We
Great.
do the craft festival and the flea markets.
Wonderful. And how's the crown on my head? Does it fit well? Pretty good? Looks great. Zeke thinks it looks good too. I got to ask you, you guys do this, you come out to kids' birthday parties, I understand,
Yes.
and you've got more than Zeke, more than Zeke. You've got ponies as well.
Yes, we have ponies, sheep, chickens, ducks, rabbits.
Wow, and folks can find you on the website, I guess?
Yep,
You guys have a web address, and we'll put that web address under the screen in case anyone's interested in bringing Zeke out to the party and have him eat your Doritos.
Well, we've got all kinds of things going on here at the fair. As you can see, we've got zebras, we've got camels, we've got all kinds of contests going on, from basket weaving to foods, from apples to applesauce to suffer and succotash.
What?
And
Where did you go with suffer and succotash? I can't even say sucker.
Sylvester, the cat. And there's also a hog calling contest. Eric, let me hear your best hog.
With the crown on,
Yeah,
too. Right?
absolutely, absolutely. We've also got a lot of great tents full of crafters, vendors that you're going to want to check out the goods. So come on out to the fair. We're going to go to a quick break, take a look at our community calendar. We'll be back with more Week in Review.
Say bye to Zeke. Wave, Zeke. Can you wave? See you, buddy.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back. Now, if you missed something that we may have mentioned on the show, or if you want some more information, you can always get the full schedule, list of vendors, and full info at www.aacountyfair.org, or go to our homepage at www.aacounty.org and simply click on the banner at the top. You'll get all of the things that are going on, especially some special events that we'll have here at the festival, including Susie Estrada, a former guest on our show, and a recent Annapolis Idol. She's going to play a 3-hour set starting at 11 a.m. on Saturday, in case you missed her Friday night. And Saturday night, you can catch comedian Kelly Terranova. Let's catch a clip of Kelly right now.
I'm glad to be. I love your community. I've never been to Old Town. This is really. Is there a new buoy or just this old buoy? Is this good buoy or like new Coke? It's supposed to be new. It's not really new, but because I know buoy down near the Target. I know that buoy. But this is a different buoy because there's no Target. That's for sure. There is the nicest laundromat. Right? I know. Okay. Well, inside baseball. Comedians on the road got to do laundry. You know, Yomo don't wash himself. You know. And usually the laundromat is in an awful part of the city. I mean, you almost never hear this. The laundromat? Well, sure. That's over by the Starbucks. No. It's always like, you know where the prison is? It's always in some place. Well, there's a laundromat near the 301. It's closer to here, and it's got a big parking lot. It was well lit. You go inside, it's just spick and span. And there's a fellow behind the counter, and he's neatly attired. And you buy tokens from him because the machines take tokens. I said, thank you, sir. He said, wait, don't forget your raffle ticket. You know, at this laundromat, it turns out, every load of laundry you do, they put you into a raffle, you know, like a drawing, for a flat screen TV. Yeah, I was going to dirty up some more stuff right there. That's fantastic. Let's just do all this separately. And then I thought, I mean, it sounds really cool, right? And then I thought, well, sir, that's interesting, I guess. But what I told him, I said, I'm going to bet that a lot of your customers, maybe all of them, already have a nice TV. They need a washer and dryer. Funnier than he did. He kind of said something in Arabic and kicked me out. But,
now that's funny stuff. The John Lusky Band will also be topping it all off on Sunday night before the fair closes.
You think that's funny? Come on, let me get up there and tell some jokes.
Hear a
That's
joke.
not funny.
I want to hear a joke. Go,
Knock,
Eric.
knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange. Who?
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Oh no, I forgot some lines in there. See, look,
Aren't you glad he told a really bad knock-knock joke?
All right, finish your schedule. Finish your schedule.
As I was saying, John Lusky, he's going to top it all off on Sunday. And as much as we love all the bands that are performing, we got to give some love to our locals here that are going to be competing at Arundel Idol. We have Kelsey over with Gene Jackson and contestant Adam McClanahan with more about Arundel Idol. Kelsey.
Thanks, Kristen. I'm here at the county fair with Gene Jackson and Adam, who is one of the contestants for the Arundel Idol competition. Gene is in charge of finding the talent for the competition. Can you tell us when and where the competition will take place?
The finals for the competition will be on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. We had 30 contestants to perform on Thursday, and 12 were selected for the performance tonight.
And how exactly is the competition set up? How do they get into the competition?
Well, we advertise wherever we can. People go to our website, they send in an application. We have judges, 3 judges, 2 from WNAV and 1 from the Annapolis Local Theater, and they are the ones who judge the contest and make the decision.
So how exactly is this similar to American Idol?
Well, we don't have Randy Jackson, and we don't have, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. We don't have earlier auditions, all of the silly part. We just do the semifinals and the finals.
Thanks for being with us. Now, Adam, where in Anne Arundel County are you from, and why did you choose to be a part of this competition?
I'm actually right from here in Crownsville, right over in Hayward Harbor. I like to sing and I like to play the guitar a lot, so I figured, a singing competition's for me.
And can you sing a little thing for us?
Oh, yeah. Guys are asking too much now, huh? Of course I can. All right. She'd take Colorado if he'd take her with him. Closes the door before the winter lets the cold in. That's all I got on that song.
Well, thank you, and best of luck in the competition. Now back to you, Eric.
Thanks, Kelsey, and thank you to our idols out there.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
They're really good, actually.
What about a little note from you? Why didn't you enter the idol contest?
No. I saved my singing for all the schools out there that want to learn about recycling.
Come on, I'll do the recycling song. Remember a couple weeks ago we had a recycling song that you made up for us. What's wrong with our recycling song?
Arundel Idol for you.
How about Ice Ice Baby? Can you do a little Ice Ice Baby? Come on.
Stop.
Collaborate and listen. Ice is back. We can do the idol. Can we do a duet idol up there?
Eric.
Never mind. Forget I mentioned that, folks. Thank goodness we're out here at the Anne Arundel County Fair having a great time.
We're having lots of fun.
Lot of fun. Get on down to the fair. Open still Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. And you know what we've got coming up? We had a zebra. We had a camera. But our Director of Community and Constituent Services, Miss Brenda Reiber, has found all the animals. She's down at the petting zoo at the Anne Arundel County Fair. Let's send it down to Brenda.
All right, thanks, Eric. I'm back with Wil from the Barcy Ranch, and they have more of a petting zoo here besides just camels. So we're going to look at some of the animals and see what they've got. Why don't you take us on a tour, Wil?
Starting in the front here, we have what's called a Patagonian cavy or amara. They're a rodent species from Argentina. We raise them at our farm for a zoo exhibit. They run about 35 miles an hour and can jump over 6 feet. But Chloe and Colleen here, we bottle raised in our house, so they're super gentle. Each of these are females here. We have 2 breeding groups at home, and as you can see, they're very content in their pen. They love eating carrots out of kids' hands. They're in true rodent fashion.
That's great.
Next to them, we have Flemish giant rabbits and an African spurred tortoise. We have a tortoise and the hare exhibit for any of you kids at home that didn't get that right off. But most parents don't get it anyway.
Yeah, I didn't get it at first either, so thank you for enlightening us. It looks like the turtle's got someplace to go, though.
He's ready to win the race.
All
He's
right.
got a lot of energy today, so we'll have him out for a walk here in a little bit. Behind these guys is a crested porcupine. We bought a race thumper as well. He can have his moments where he's really nice, especially when you have a sweet potato in your hand. But mostly porcupines are a hands-off exhibit.
Yeah, I don't think I want to feed that one.
Right next to these guys, we have pygmy fainting goats. And fainting goats typically faint when they're startled. And since our guys are hand-fed so much by kids, they're pretty tough to startle. They don't actually go unconscious. They just stiffen up and fall over from muscle density.
Sometimes I feel like doing that.
In our camelid pen here, we have 2 llamas, and then we have a young camel named Delilah. And she's the pride of our petting zoo this year. So, and she's super sweet. So she's also our first female camel that we've ever had. So we've always had male camels for the ride prior to this. So she's our first little girl.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. What else do we have over here?
We have an Indian zebu cow. They're a true miniature breed of cattle. They're an old world breed of cattle. They were designed to be a dairy cow, pre-electricity, pre-pasteurization. So, and with all of our animals, we have tons of signage to teach people about where they come from, what their usefulness is. So,
What do the children like the best? What do they find? Oh, look at the camel go.
yeah, she's got a lot of energy. I ask that to a lot of kids when I'm in the zoo because I always expect to hear, you know, the most expensive animal that you have is the camel. So you really want it to be the camel. And probably 8 out of 10 kids say the rabbits.
The rabbits.
Which are some of the least expensive cost-wise, but the cutest things that we have in our zoo. So it's either the rabbits or the goats.
Well, thank you so much for taking us around to the rest of the zoo. I know there's some other creepy crawlies that we didn't get to, but maybe next time around. Okay, everybody, so remember to come out and see all the animals in the petting zoo from the Barcy Ranch. Have a wonderful time at the Anne Arundel County Fair. Back to you, Eric.
Thanks, Brenda. Well, she showed you all those animals out there, but folks, I want to remind you, Saturday, 4 o'clock, we've got the pig races. Everybody loves pig races.
They're so cute.
What's not to like about pigs running?
I love it.
I mean, geez, come on. Get down here and watch those pig races, hog calling contest.
Yes.
And even Saturday at 11 o'clock, I understand they've got a big tug-of-war match going on down
Oh,
here.
I want to do that.
So, why?
Because it sounds like fun.
Sounds like fun. It's all about fun with Lagana. There's no work here. It's all about fun. Well, speaking of having fun, our own Dave Abrams, who we would never let touch a chainsaw, is out in the field right now with the gentleman that creates all these wonderful sculptures that you see on many lawns around Anne Arundel County. So we'll send it to Dave with the chainsaw sculpture guy.
Thanks, guys. Well, I'm sure you've heard of paint by numbers. This is far from that. It's a little more dangerous. I got Ben Risney here with me. Ben, thank you for being on the show.
Happy to be here.
And Ben, tell us a little bit about your artwork that's on display here at the fair.
Well, we carve it all out with a chainsaw, and it takes about 45 minutes to do. I started about 19 years ago, and I've carved about 4,000 carvings in that time. So we do a lot of fairs, festivals, logging shows like this.
And I understand that some people may recognize you from a show on the Discovery Channel. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, we just shot a series called Saw Dogs on Discovery on Tuesdays, so that's kind of exciting to do. And it's about a bunch of carvers that, we have a shop up in British Columbia, and we carve a bunch of big commission pieces, and so it's a lot of fun.
All right, so here's what everybody wants to know. Some people do paint by numbers, some people color in coloring books, some people whittle. How in the world did you get started with chainsaws?
Oh, I don't know. I just grew up on a farm, and we had a bunch of trees and stuff in one of our pastures, and we cut down a bunch of trees to make firewood out of, and I got creative and started carving back then in the early 90s.
And what was the first thing you ever?
I actually carved a bear. Yeah, I carved a bear. It was my first carving.
And I hope you weren't inspired by an actual bear who was close by.
No, just fictitious. Yep.
So what's the experience like? People can come and watch you actually create the artwork?
Yes, it happens real fast, so it's an immediate form of art. As fast as I'm thinking of it, I'm slicing away pieces of wood, and it's just fun to watch the process of creating art and fairly quickly is the allure.
And you'll be here all weekend?
All week, yeah, till Sunday.
Great. Well, Ben, thank you for being on the show, and I'm sure everybody's going to want to come down and see what you're going to do with this thing.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
thank you.
Thanks.
That's the honor.
Thanks, Dave. I'm glad to see that he did come back with all his fingers.
Yes, he's safe.
All his toes. He's safe. Have you ever
He's
seen
safe.
Dave use a chainsaw?
No, I don't know if I'd want to.
Folks, Dave is in his late 30s, and you know, we love Dave Abrams, but he grew up in Montgomery County, so
Right.
you know, they don't have a lot of trees in
No.
Montgomery County where he grew up
They're
from.
not used to work.
So Dave, for the first time, has decided he wanted to use a chainsaw. It happened about 2 months ago. I know he had a big limb go down in his yard.
Yeah.
I saw this in action.
Blood?
It ain't pretty,
No.
folks. It ain't pretty. But Dave, good job out there. Thanks for contributing. We know you're a good writer. We also know that you're a good segment host.
Yes.
We talked a lot about animals. We talked a lot about games.
Yes.
Something special coming up for you at the end, so stay tuned for a while. But one thing that we haven't talked about is all the arts, crafts, and the 4-H. The 4-H is a big part of the fair.
Absolutely, and we have great displays that are going on right now at the fair. So
Absolutely great displays. A lot of folks from our local schools take part in our 4-H competitions with our arts and crafts every year, and we certainly appreciate them, and it's good to see the parents come out and view their kids' hard work. And speaking of hard work, one of our hardest working correspondents, Carolyn Ryan, is with the 4-H and going to talk a little bit about this year's Fair Queen. Let's send it to Carolyn.
Well, we are out here in one of the 4-H barns, and I've got a couple of 4-H folks with me. Audrey Plankinton is the Anne Arundel County Fair Queen this year for 2012, and Joseph DeGrenia is one of the 4-H participants. So, Audrey, tell us a little bit about what 4-H is.
4-H is a activity group for anybody interested in not just animals, but also art, clothing. You can do cooking and nutrition, anything really. Any hobbies that you have, this is the group for you. And it's community service as well.
Oh, great. Now, that's very important these days in school. Now, how can kids get information? How can they become a part of 4-H?
During the fair week, there's a table up in the exhibit hall for 4-H if you would like to grab one of these forms. Or you can contact the Anne Arundel County 4-H Extension Office at 410-222-6755, or you can email Miss Amanda at awhle@umd.edu.
Great. Now, the fair, the annual fair, is that kind of like the Super Bowl for 4-H program?
Yeah, it definitely gives 4-Hers a chance to exhibit all of their hard work throughout the year and show what they've really made.
Great. Great. Well, we have one of those exhibitors here. Joe, tell us a little bit about your animal.
Well, I have 2 sheep right here, and I keep them at the Kinder Farm Park 4-H Center, and there we have our 4-H club, and it's a chance for youth in an urban area that don't live on farms to raise animals. So I have one sheep here that's 7 years old, so I've had her since she was born. So I'd started 4-H when I was 10, and I'm 18, and I'm majoring in dairy science at Virginia Tech, so 4-H has really helped me with my career path and helped me decide what I want to do when I grew up.
Great, great. Well, very good. Well, that you actually gave me a good segue into the fact that Recreation and Parks does have a great 4-H program at Kinder Farm Park. If you want more information on that, you can go to our website, www.aacounty.org/recparks. Click on Kinder Park, and you'll see the area where you can click on to get more information about the 4-H program there. Well, thank you both, and congratulations on being the Fair Queen this year. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Carolyn. It's amazing that these kids are so mature and so impressive, and their animals are so cute. But
now, why aren't you that mature yet?
I am
these
mature.
Kids are all younger than you. They're not. You're not even that mature.
You know what? You're getting on my last nerve today, Eric.
It's the
think
fair.
It's time.
Who can get on anybody's
I put you
nerve
in
at
your
the fair?
place. I think
Put
it's
me in my
time.
place.
Yep, we've got a lot of competitions going on today. My
Competition
competitive
is
spirit,
my favorite word.
I know, and if there's
So how's that put
anybody
me in my place?
if there's anybody here that's as competitive as I am, it's you, Eric. So I'd like to challenge you. Right here.
Oh, I'm on. Wait.
Right now.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
We already did the little Fair Queen wave. That was a good competition.
I got another surprise
I think I
for you,
won
Eric
that.
Roby.
What do you think?
No. Now, we're going to take this show a little bit further down the midway. Get ready. Get your cowboy boots ready, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
What are we doing, a little line dancing?
Here we go.
Line dancing?
Here we go. All see who won that one.
17 seconds. Winner still
Whatever.
champion.
I did a full spin.
You know,
I owned
you
that.
talked about this competition stuff up here. It's about fair, free play.
Oh, fair, free play.
Fair. The clock said 17.7 for me. It said
there was
16
no
something for you.
There was no
I
0.7.
saw it. You didn't see it. You didn't
Chuck
see it.
also got 17,
Duncan
Eric.
got 17.
But Chuck says I win because I did a full spin.
Oh my goodness!
I was a
full
pro.
spin. You
Full
were probably
spin.
a ballerina growing up, so you could spin.
Oh, a ballerina. As soon as it started getting a little rocky, you were down. You were out.
Well, I want to thank the folks at Raging Bull Entertainment. They were very helpful in letting us ride their bull. It was a lot of fun. It was a great time and a great way to really showcase the fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, really, we joke a little bit. We have our camaraderie up here, but this is really an important event for the citizens of the county.
It is.
You got a little bit of everything. You got fun and games. You got rides. You can see the midway behind us. We didn't go over there with the,
we have
the
the
Ferris
food.
wheel. The food. That's number 7 that we've said food today. The food, the entertainment, the vendors. It really showcases all that's great about the county.
Absolutely. So make sure that you guys come down here. Make sure you support the fair. It's our 60th year once again, and we've got a zebra. Come out.
And a camel.
And a camel.
And Kristin Lagana on a raging, bucking bull.
So is he.
That ain't pretty. Folks, that's going to wrap up this week's edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode online anytime at www.aacounty.org. You can find archived episodes available on blip.tv and on YouTube. You can also subscribe to the free video podcast at iTunes or like us. Yeah, go ahead and do that on Facebook. Please tune in again next week for more news and highlights from around your county. And we'll return to the studio next time and out of this beautiful fair weather that we've been in.
We're going to fair queen wave it out.
I didn't do it right. I got to stand up a little straighter. Thanks for joining us, folks.